Minister of Works David Umahi has dismissed claims that the Southeast and Northwest are marginalized by President Bola Tinubu's administration, describing it as political. Umahi acknowledged the Southeast's historical grievances, but says the current administration has treated the zone fairly, particularly regarding infrastructure development and key federal appointments, and says same attention is being paid to the Northwest zone. He says East ought to appreciate the president for the good work he has done in the zone, adding that the economic activities and security of the Southeast, as well as the infrastructure development, are far better than appointments.
In fact, when the DG budget x-rayed the infrastructure development, the Northwest came like 3 or 4 times, more than the Southeast and the Northeast. So it's not just that, but we didn't have at all before. Like in the NMPC projects, we had only 5%, whereas some zone had 26%. So the cry of marginalisation, shall we continue saying that grace we are bound? The answer is no, God forbid. We have passed, from the point of marginalisation to this point. If we didn't get all the appointments, we can be saying so and then be addressing. But we must appreciate the president for the good ones he has done. And I think that, economic activities in our zone, security of our zone, infrastructure development is far better than appointment. We are not saying we don't need it. But if you put this one and this one, we choose this one because we never tested this one. So let us test this one because appointments, we have had very good appointments in the past. Secretary to government, Minister of Finance, Education, Aviation. We've had all that in the past. So we can, chew the cord. They say the goat chews the cord. When you don't have it, you bring it out and then chew, So we can chew the cord in the respect of this thing. But I believe strongly that we're going to do much better in 2027. And when we have the spirit of a Melekon to come and say, look, we need more appointments. And the president will do it, for us. We will also be terribly marginalized in the context of our brothers and sisters in Southeast. And so we are breathing now. And because we are breathing now, the man that has made us to breathe, particularly in Ebonyi State, we are going to give him the votes. And nobody will distract us again. And then the 3 factors that made us to perform very poorly, that administration did not treat Southeast, well at all. So there was that anger. And then the hunger came by the issue of redesign of the Naira and making it very unavailable. And then the scarcity of, the fuel product, So that brought a lot of hunger. And then you had the Muslim ticket, So our religious leaders brainwashed us. But I kept telling them, who is he that speaketh when God has not spoken? Now they have seen that even in President Bola Tinubu's administration, the Christians 61%. And when the Senate in US say there is religious persecution, that is not true. We all have our freedom here as Christians and Muslims, So I don't think that religious something is going to play any factor again. What I'm saying is very evident, Look at, Sokoto to Zamfara, okay? Yes. Sokoto to Zamfara, Zamfara to Katsina to Kaduna. That's 375 kilometers by 2. 750 kilometers. That project is ongoing, and the president, redesigned it, mostly on concrete. That's about 825 billion. That project is ongoing. Abuja, Kano, apart from the fact that when we came on board, the president had paid over 50 billion. But presently, the projects we've awarded, 118 kilometers, 164, is 750 something, 54 billion. That project is ongoing. We have 100.1 kilometer, of Kano Jigawa. That project is about 199 billion. That project is ongoing. Of course, the legacy project, which is about 3 trillion, is also ongoing between Sokoto and this thing. You have the Kano Northern Bypass. You have the Kaduna Eastern Bypass. You have the 136 kilometer by 2, the BUA, tax credits, passing through Kano, Jigawa, and then Katsina State, time will fail me to tell you all the, is it the Hadija project? So there are a lot of projects that are, ongoing on within the north, west, and they deserve it. They voted very seriously for Mr. President, and I support the president very well to get these projects finished, substantially before the elections. So I don't begrudge them. They're very good people.